Hey BookTube, this is Friday Reads.
I got my ticket for the long way round.
This weekend I have a few things going, and primarily that's because I am sewing. I'm having to alter dresses before my daughter gets married. So, you know, it's kind of funny. It's like, since I've sewed my whole life, my kids just immediately assume, oh, well, let's just give that to mom and she'll just fix it. This is a terrible thing to get yourself into. Don't ever let anybody know that you can do a lot of things, because then they think you can do everything and they all want to come and have you do everything. So anyway, okay, reading. I'm listening to Breathe by Crossan, and I also happen to have the book, so I can go between the two. This is set in the UK. It's a post-apocalyptic dystopian. This is a dome, and everybody lives under it, and the government is evil, and they're all trying to control the people under the dome, and you can't live outside the dome because in the book, oxygen content in the air outside the dome has gone down to about 6%. Interesting enough to keep my interest, but certainly not the best one of these sorts of books that I've ever read. But I'm also reading Shades of Grey by Jasper Fforde. This is on my Pick It For Me for September-October list. And I have it on audio, and I started it there, but I wasn't thrilled with the narrator. Sped him up, didn't like it. So, you know, I'll just dip in and out of this as I like. Sometimes I do that when I don't like the narrator, and I just happen to have this book, so fortunately I can do that this time. So I'll probably do that. And then on my iPad, I am thoroughly enjoying the last of the Lucky Harbor series by Shalvis. And these books, I'm sad that I'm running out of the books, because it's 12 books and I've been inhaling them, which I should have slowed down because they're so good. And I should have gone slower, but I couldn't resist. It's chick lit. They're just fun little romances, very light on the drama. A little bit of drama, just enough to make it interesting, but not overly so. Hilarious dialogue, especially between the guys. The best character in the whole series is Lucille, who is like, she's always described as 1,000 years old. And so she's like the busybody of the town. And these narrators have gone hit and miss with me, but the best ones have voiced Lucille exactly the way she is described, which is a very, very tiny little woman. She's like, I don't know, 4 foot, I don't know, what, 11 or something like that. So really, really small. She's always wearing some kind of neon-colored tracksuit with bright white shoes. And apparently she talks with this raspy kind of voice that sounds like she's drunk too much whiskey and smoked too many cigarettes. So it's one of those kind of voices, doll, you know. I don't know if I did that very well, but you get the idea. She's priceless, just priceless. And the dialogue is so funny, so clever, so witty. If you haven't read those and you like that kind of stuff, boy, you will not be disappointed by those. So I'm reading that on my iPad because I'm iffy on that narrator, although she's not terrible, so I may go back to that. And I guess that's my weekend. Once I finish Breathe, I'm not sure what I'm going to go to next, but it may well be Gina Showalter's latest book, A Mad Zombie Party, which is book 4 in the Alice in Zombieland series. It's YA. Urban fantasy. I don't know. I really like it. And my sweet, sweet friend Michaela is totally in love with the series, and she can't wait for me to read it so we can talk about it. And me either. So that is in my near future, and that's what I'm doing this weekend. What are you reading this weekend? You know, I always want to know, so let's talk about it in comments. And that's it for now from me. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.
When I'm gone, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk. You're gonna miss me by my talk. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone.